Hey y'all, this weekend is the LA Fit Expo, so I'm getting ready to do some lifts and then we're gonna head over there to the convention center in Los Angeles. Not really sure what I'm gonna do for training today, and then Max, Pomp, and I are gonna drive over. I think it's gonna be a fun day. I heard this expo is one of the craziest. I've been to the Arnold and the Anaheim one, but never this one, so I think it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be hanging out at the virus booth and see a lot of friends today. Just got done training and heading to the expo.
Looking to the night sky, do you see the bright lights? Maybe there's a world out there, a place somewhere.
First experience in LA, and took us like 45 minutes to find a parking spot.
Maybe we can get away in some magic cars and planes. Fall into my heart tonight, all the stars aligned. Take my soul on a mirror.
Follow my YouTube or my Instagram or have watched me lift at a meet. It's just such an honor to get to meet you guys. Also hanging out with MEGSQUATS. It's me. Is the microphone on, Kristen? The mic is on this time. Oh, we have to walk too. Okay. Fun first day at the expo. Got to hang out with Brian Shaw and Mark Bell, all those guys, and a lot of people showed up at the virus booth to say hi. A lot of fun. Going back to SoCal, like the beach area now. And I'll be back tomorrow.
But can I be in the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, before we get into these questions, I'm gonna ask you not so rapid fire questions. Ready?
Wait, on this?
Yes. Okay. Tell them what's going on.
Okay. It's day 2 here at the LA Fit Expo and hanging out with MEGSQUATS at the
me.
Iron Club booth. It's been a fun weekend so far, and now we're going to answer some questions from Instagram.
And the Instagram questions, per usual, suck. So I'm going to ask Pope some questions. Okay, 1. How long have you been lifting for?
I've been lifting for 4 years total. 1 was CrossFit, and the rest weightlifting.
You started with CrossFit too? That's funny, because so did I. Okay, favorite color?
Pink.
Favorite food? Pasta. When was the last, who have you been most excited to meet for the first time here, if anyone, besides me?
Well, I wanted to meet DLB and that didn't happen.
I met her. Are you jealous?
I am very jealous.
She's so nice.
Not only got to meet her, you got to flex with her.
Yeah, so. And I out-angled her. Just kidding, no I didn't. No I didn't, I was like 4 feet closer to the camera than she was, and it was unfair.
Yeah, very jealous. I've been repping Mark Bell's brand for a while now, and never actually met him, so that was exciting.
So you got to meet him this time?
Put a face with all of that.
Yeah, he's very nice, very cool. Super supportive of other athletes, so that's exciting. Yeah. Okay, any other questions that I have? What's your favorite part about California now that you just moved?
I really like how there's beach and mountains.
Ooh, yeah.
Like at the same time.
And you're from
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Blows my fucking mind.
You're from Atlanta where there's neither of those, right?
Yeah, neither. just building.
Yeah. Well, I just moved to Vancouver, so we both moved from the East
Yeah,
Coast
she's Canadian now.
to the West Coast. And also, there's beach and mountains where I live, which
very
is
cool.
great. It blows
Am I
my mind.
invited?
Yeah. You want to leave right now? We can go right
Let's
now.
go.
Okay, we can ask the questions. I was just kidding. They don't really suck, but let's see.
We have to sit uncomfortably close so that we're both in the
And
shot.
we love each other. That's why.
We're both camera horse.
Okay. What advice would you give new weightlifters who are looking to eventually become competitive? You're a competitive weightlifter. What do you think?
I would definitely not focus on your weight class and more focus on what's on the bar. A lot of people get wrapped up in what weight class they are when they've never even competed, and that shouldn't be what you're thinking about. Just focus on making lifts.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, competitive can be a relative term. So you want to take the next logical step. So maybe what you are saying, like a competitive weightlifter in Kristen's case is nationally competitive, whereas maybe what you want to do first is be the most competitive at your gym, like be the best at your gym first, and then go to a smaller meet, like a regional meet or a city meet, and then try to be the most competitive there, and then just keep working your way up through the, you know, work your way up to like qualify for the American Open, and then see how competitive you can really be.
Yeah, anyone can be a competitive athlete. You don't have to be like at a certain level to start competing. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, and you know, structure your goals so that it's the, you know, we all have our big dreams, but our short-term goals are the most realistic, logical next step, I think. Okay. How, this is related, how important is it to you that, how important is it to you to be competitive in a sport?
I never did anything to like win or be at a certain level of competition in weightlifting. It's kind of just progressed that way. I just love the sport, so the competitive side hasn't been that important to me, but as I've grown through my sport, I'm getting more competitive, so maybe it's becoming more relevant, but it didn't start out that way.
Right. I think if I weren't competitive, I would still probably lift. My training would look a lot different, but I love lifting. So like the important thing to me is that I have this daily thing that I do, or like 5 days a week do, and you know, that drives me because I love to be in the gym and I love to lift.
I just love training.
Great. And I just happen to be, you know, pretty good. So it just makes it more fun.
You only deadlift over 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It just makes it more fun to like test that and see how far I can really take it. So I think every individual can, you know, be the competitive side I'm still passionate about, but I'm most passionate about just lifting and
Doing it every day.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Someone says, looks like two very nice young ladies that you don't want to fuck with. Are you gonna bleep? Are you gonna bleep fuck when I say it? Okay.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
She's like, no, I don't. I ain't got the time. Okay, let's see.
Wait, you skipped one.
Oh no. Oh, I did skip one. I'm so sorry. Megan Bushkop. What do you do in your daily training sessions to prepare mentally for meet day? Oh, good question. You want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
What do I do daily training sessions to prepare mentally for meet day? I am a very calm lifter. I'm crazy, like in general. Like I'm very outgoing, I'm nuts. But on meet day, I like to keep it quiet. I like to just chill. I get pumped up when I need to get pumped up, but only when I need to get pumped up.
Yeah.
So I like to keep it even keel.
I'm really like that too.
Yeah.
I'm not like the take C4 and like bang my head against the wall kind of lifter.
Because we warmed up together at Nationals, USAPL Nationals.
We looked like this.
Yeah, we were like this, just waiting with our sweaters on our arms, in our singlets. But yeah, we were both kind of just chill. It would be as if we were just training together.
Right, yeah.
I think it was just kind of relaxed. It was nice to have Chad load for us, and, which was funny.
Yeah, we were just having a good time.
We're just chilling.
But in like day to day, something Max is having me do at the end of every session, write down some things that I liked about my session, and just no matter what, write some positives because not every day is good. And kind of reflecting on all of those notes before a meet helps me, like, especially at the American Open, I walked out like feeling so confident, having reread. I was like, oh, I'm really good at this, and oh, today I was a badass at snatches. Today I sucked, but my hair looked good. Like,
That's so good. I do something similar. I rate my session in a few different ways. I rate it on how accomplished I feel. because sometimes like maybe things felt like crap, but I got everything done that I needed to get done. And then I rate how much fun I had. And usually when I get everything done and I like did well, usually that means I had more fun than usual. So I try to rate my sessions too, but I like writing notes about like even something as small as like.
Yeah, people always ask me like, why don't you use an app? I'm like, well, because I won't.
Oh, I'm pen and
There's
paper
nothing
girl.
personal about that.
I'm pen and paper too. Okay. Could you touch on how to get back into the swing of things after a long layoff from training? This person had over a month layoff and non-injury related. Mainly in regards to powerlifting, can include all these other things. So how do you get back into the swing of things after a long period of not training?
Well, I was kind of talking about that to someone earlier, asked me similar, like after my move, I had to take, it was 5 days of driving, and I took a little bit of time off to pack and just regroup after the AO, so I'm kind of in that boat right now. I tried to come back a little too much too soon and made my tendonitis flare up like crazy.
No.
So now I'm taking a step back and really doing lower percentages and a lot of reps instead of pushing the weights right now.
Right.
And that's definitely helping. So you have to kind of readapt to training if you take some time off. So going it nice and slow is definitely the way to come back, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect answer. I have nothing to add because Kristen is amazing. Okay. You want to answer?
Question, but you answer that one.
Oh, how do you deal with so much media? We're not that famous. We're really not.
We're filming ourselves right now.
Yeah, we're the only ones promoting us. Actually, yesterday, the super training setup at the LA Fit Expo is very cool. They have a standard booth, but then they have like a box where they're doing like interviews, like legit interviews. And they were kind enough to allow me to be interviewed. I think it was really just a pity thing, but they interviewed me, and that was like the only time I did like a media thing. But I don't think it's really something that I think only really famous people deal with having problems with
not
that.
too much.
To me, it's
Like at big meets, it's a little different in powerlifting.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
there's only like that one 9x9. But in weightlifting, it's getting more. There's more and more media, like just snapping pics of your competition lifts, and it kind of takes a little getting used to. Like walking out for your first lift is a little intimidating when there's like a bunch of cameras.
Are there lights everywhere? Like, do the lights flash?
No.
Okay, that's
It's
okay.
not flash photography, but it's like dark, and then you just like see them like sitting up at you.
The like first people you see is the cameras.
So that can be a little intimidating, but I mean, you get used to it.
Yeah, and also now you'll be so used to having a camera in front of you, you won't even notice it. Because I don't even notice the guys from 9x9.
Yeah, true.
I don't even know each other. It's definitely less though.
Yeah.
Less for sure. Okay. Do you want to answer this question?
How are the weightlifters' weeks at Juggernaut structured? Right now, no one's doing double days, so we go in about 9:30 and we sit around and either have formal meetings or kind of bullshit, just hang out, talk some max time. Then we all go warm up right at 10. And right now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday are the classic lifts, snatch, clean, jerk, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we're squatting a ton of volume. We go in training blocks of like 4 to 6 weeks, high volume, and then try to test, hopefully hit new maxes. I think that's how it's going to be through this Reno meet. Sometimes we do double days, and we do that twice a week. But yeah.
Cool. That sounds so like fun. I want to come.
It is fun. You are coming.
Okay, what advice would you give people who want to get started in the fitness industry and YouTube? How did you get your starts and build successful careers?
What is that?
Okay, my advice, if you want to start a YouTube fitness channel, provide some sort of value or entertainment. A lot of times I see videos and they're neither valuable nor entertaining, and they're somehow successful. But I wouldn't go for that because I don't think that's sustainable to have a career if that's what you want. People tell me that sometimes I'm funny. I don't know if I agree with that, but I try to, in my training sessions, provide some sort of information to someone who's a new lifter or someone who's been lifting, or maybe someone who's hasn't competed before. So I would say your experiences, through my experiences, I try to teach them like what I've dealt with, what I've learned, what I learned that day sometimes even, or what I'm working with right now with training. So I think providing informative content is always key. That's where you can do like be more evergreen. And with that, you can have more fun and do more lifestyle stuff. But you know, you always have some information to fall back on, and experience to teach other people is always super valuable.
Yeah, I've started my channel. It's not very big yet. Mainly by focusing on like what I'm doing in my training, because that seems to be what people are most interested in so far. So just like keeping up with, what meat I'm prepping for, or like if I'm cutting weight, and then I can always sneak in like help in between, like she's saying, like you got to provide some advice. Some people like have like MTV style channels, but when you're an athlete, like it's not all entertainment. We're trying to provide something that will help you and pass things along that we've been learning. So that's kind of how we both have been doing it.
Right. What do you do when you're really sick? Virus. I don't know if that's like a virus thing. Because we're wearing virus right now. To keep training.
That means a sick virus, not that kind of virus.
Darn it. What do you do when you're really sick to keep training on par?
Well, first of all, don't go to the gym and get all your teammates sick. Then they'll be pissed off at you. I would do like a lot of mobility, do whatever I can at home to stay in shape. Like you can always do core work without like breathing heavy, and just like I said, when you take time off in general, go back slow. If you've had a fever or whatnot, your body is like so deprived of energy, and I would say eat extra when you're coming back. Just take it slow, getting back into things.
Yeah, I think there are, you know, you're not going to gain anything by having a shitty lifting session when you're sick. So, like Kristen said, you don't need to go and get everyone sick either. It is kind of like pretty inconsiderate. Your training is not that important, no matter how good you are, and you're most likely not going to have a great session if you have the flu. So yeah, I would just, you know, your sets and reps are important, but they're not that important to really risk and like have terrible form, which you probably will have if you feel like dog shit for.
And then you'll just leave the gym feeling like down on yourself too, and you're already sick.
Give yourself time to get your shit together and get better. And that's it. I think that's all our questions.
That's how much people love us.
I know. They love
Everyone
us.
likes it when we get together.
My two favorites. You guys are so famous. Hold on. Somebody said a Q1. Somebody said, oh man, when your two bays have a picture and you're not there. That's
sorry
cute.
you're not here.
Alright, how do you close out the video?
Go follow MEGSQUATS channel.
Follow, subscribe.
Yeah,
to me.
Subscribe.
And watch
follow
all my
her on
videos.
Instagram at MEGSQUATS. And subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. That's it for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.